Imagine standing at the edge of your destiny, the life you were born to live just within reach. Yet, every day, the world tugs at you with 1,000 demands, each one vying for your time, your energy, your very soul. You weren't put on this earth to chase every fleeting distraction. You were born to conquer what matters most. When you lock in on your true mission with relentless focus, you unleash a power so potent it can move mountains. But scatter your energy, and you risk losing everything, your dreams, your potential, your legacy. The choice is yours. Will you live with fierce purpose, or will you drown in the noise? Right now, in this very moment, your future is being shaped. Let's embark on a journey to harness the art of focus, eliminate the trivial, and ignite the extraordinary within you. The fire of focus. Picture a magnifying glass under the sun. Scattered sunlight warms the ground gently, but focus that light through the lens, and it becomes a force capable of igniting a blaze. Your energy works the same way. Many of us move fast through life, juggling countless tasks, chasing a dozen goals at once. But speed doesn't equal progress. Ask yourself, are you charging toward the life you crave, or are you just spinning your wheels, exhausted but no closer to your dreams? Focus is your greatest superpower. It's the ability to slice through the chaos, to channel every ounce of your energy toward what moves you closer to your purpose. Without it, even the most gifted among us fritter away their potential, diluted by distractions. But when you zero in on one dream, one mission, you awaken a force within you that no obstacle can stop. Andrew Carnegie, the titan who built an empire, didn't succeed by dabbling in 100 ventures. He put all his eggs in one basket and guarded that basket with his life. That's the power of focus. Yet the world conspires to fracture your attention. Endless notifications, urgent emails, the seductive pull of social media. They stretch you thin until you're barely moving forward. This fragmentation isn't just a nuisance. It's the silent assassin of dreams. Not failure, but dilution is what kills your potential. Think of an oak tree. It doesn't waste energy growing in every direction. It sinks deep roots, channeling its strength into steady, purposeful growth. Nature knows what we often forget. Greatness demands concentration. Look at the lives of history's giants, artists, entrepreneurs, athletes, scientists. Their secret wasn't superhuman talent. It was the courage to say no. They mastered the art of elimination, ignoring what didn't serve their mission. They disappointed people, declined opportunities, and set boundaries to protect their focus. You can't be everything to everyone. You can't excel at everything. The sooner you embrace this truth, the sooner you'll break free from mediocrity. Create systems to shield your focus. Carve out sacred hours for deep, uninterrupted work. Say no to distractions, even when they feel urgent. Focus isn't just about your career. It transforms every part of your life. Give your loved ones your undivided attention, and your relationships will deepen. Commit to a few key health habits, and your vitality will soar. Dedicate time to your spiritual growth, and your soul will find peace. The paradox of focus is simple. By narrowing your path, you expand your possibilities. By doing less, you achieve more. The question is, will you have the courage to choose what matters most and give it everything you've got? Distraction, the enemy of destiny. Deep within you burns a calling, a purpose uniquely yours. Yet every day, distractions threaten to pull you off course. The endless scroll of social media, the chatter of trivial gossip, the fear of missing out, these are modern sirens luring you away from your true path. Your potential isn't lacking. It's being squandered on things that don't deserve it. Every minute lost to mindless scrolling, every hour spent on entertainment, every day consumed by someone else's priorities, these are quiet thieves stealing the life force you need to manifest your dreams. Success isn't stolen in dramatic moments. It's surrendered bit by bit, day by day, to the trivial. The greatest tragedy isn't failing at your dreams. It's never truly pursuing them because your attention was elsewhere. Think of Thomas Edison, relentlessly experimenting through thousands of failures, or Helen Keller, breaking through barriers of darkness and silence. What set them apart wasn't extraordinary ability. It was their refusal to let distractions rule their days. They built fortress walls around their purpose, guarding their time and energy like priceless treasures. The most dangerous distractions aren't the obvious time wasters. They're the comfortable routines that keep you busy enough to avoid facing your potential. The reasonable voices urging you to play it safe. The endless planning that substitutes for action. Imagine what you could achieve if you reclaim the energy you waste today. Could you build a business that changes lives? Write a story that moves hearts? Heal relationships that matter deeply? Transform your body and spirit? You already know the answer. Now it's time to act like it. This isn't about joyless discipline or robotic productivity. It's about alignment, ensuring your daily choices reflect what truly matters to you. Your attention isn't just something you spend. It's the currency of your life's purpose. Distraction isn't merely the enemy of productivity. It's the enemy of your destiny. Every great achievement in history came from people who refused to be sidetracked. They knew distractions were inevitable, but surrendering to them was optional. Today, you stand at a crossroads.
Will you let your attention be hijacked, or will you draw a line in the sand and declare, no more? My time is too precious, my purpose too vital. Your destiny is calling. Don't be too distracted to answer. Clarity, the spark of power.
You can't hit a target you can't see. Too many drift through life, hoping success will find them. Their dreams, vague clouds of someday and somehow. But hope isn't a strategy. Wishing won't build your future. Only crystal clear clarity, followed by relentless action can. If you want a life of impact, you must know exactly what you're chasing. Not what society expects, not what others demand, but what sets your soul ablaze. What do you want? Strip away the noise of expectations and peer pressure. What remains? That raw, authentic desire is your starting point. Name it, define it, see it in vivid detail. This isn't just about setting goals, it's about transformation. Who must you become to achieve your vision? What skills must you master? What habits must you forge? What limiting beliefs must you shatter? Your dreams don't just change your circumstances, they change you. Every great achievement begins with clarity. The pyramids, the moon landing, the civil rights movement all started with someone daring to define their goal with precision. Andrew Carnegie didn't hope to be rich. He declared it. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't have a vague notion. He had a dream so vivid he could articulate every detail. Clarity turns wishes into plans, plans into action. When you know exactly where you're going, each morning brings purpose, not confusion. Every decision becomes simpler. Does this move me toward my vision or away from it? Clarity is liberating. It frees you from indecision and the weight of others' expectations. It's the moment you stop reacting to life and start shaping it. So what do you truly want? Not tomorrow, not next year. Right now. Name it, see it, declare it. The moment you achieve absolute clarity is the moment you unleash true power, the power to create the life you were born to live. The art of saying no. Success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less, better. In a world obsessed with busy schedules and endless commitments, this truth feels revolutionary. We've been taught to measure our worth by the length of our to-do lists, but true achievement lies in focused mastery. Every yes to a distraction is a no to your destiny. Your time, energy, and attention are finite. Every commitment you make spends these precious resources. When you say yes to the trivial, you're saying no to what matters most. The most successful people aren't those with the most opportunities. They're the ones with the clearest priorities. They know excellence demands concentration, and concentration requires elimination. They have the courage to disappoint others, to stay true to themselves. Saying no feels uncomfortable, even painful. We're wired to seek approval, but living someone else's priorities guarantees you'll never fully realize your own. The difference between successful people and truly exceptional ones is simple. The exceptional say no to almost everything. This isn't about being difficult. It's about being strategic. You may be talented enough to do many things, but are you wise enough to choose only what matters? Versatility can be a trap, tempting you to divide your attention, but diluted focus yields diluted results. Picture a laser beam cutting through steel because it focuses all its energy on one point. A flashlight scatters light in every direction, illuminating nothing deeply. Your life can have that laser-like power, but only if you're selective. Every no to the non-essential creates space for the essential. Every declined distraction strengthens your purpose. Every boundary you set protects your dream. Are you willing to say no to 1,000 good things to make your yes change the world? Where attention goes, energy flows. Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are seeds. What you nurture grows. What you neglect withers. Your attention isn't just a passive observer. It's a creator, shaping what you perceive, pursue, and achieve. Focus on problems, and they multiply, rooting deeper in your consciousness. Focus on possibilities, and they bloom, revealing connections and solutions you never saw before. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about the law of creation. Where you direct your attention, energy flows. When Thomas Edison faced 10,000 failures, he didn't dwell on defeat. He saw each attempt as a step closer to success, famously saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This wasn't wordplay. It was a deliberate choice to focus on progress, fueling the momentum that led to his breakthrough.
The world's greatest innovators, from Marie Curie to Steve Jobs, understood this. They didn't ignore challenges. They chose to focus on solutions. When obstacles arise, will you fixate on the rock or the road, the barrier or the breakthrough? Your attention is your most powerful tool, chiseling your reality moment by moment. Use it wisely. Feed possibilities, starve problems, and watch your world transform. Burn the bridges to mediocrity. History remembers the warriors who burned their ships upon reaching enemy shores. Cortez in Mexico, Caesar at the Rubicon. They left no path back, only forward. When retreat isn't an option, the human spirit finds strength it never knew it had. You too must burn the mental bridges to mediocrity. The fallback job, the just-in-case relationship, the comfort zone habits. These safety nets don't just protect you from failure, they hold you back from soaring.
Stop trying, start deciding. Trying leaves room for failure, but deciding unleashes a force within you. Alexander the Great didn't try to conquer the world, he decided to. When faced with the Gordian knot, he didn't untie it, he cut through it. That decisive action defined his legacy. Burning bridges isn't reckless. It's a commitment to your mission after careful reflection. Half measures are the enemy. Total commitment doesn't guarantee success, but half-hearted effort guarantees failure. What safety nets are you clinging to? What backup plans are silently sabotaging your dreams? Imagine approaching your goal with the desperation of someone with no way back. The flames of those burning bridges will light your path brighter than any cautious candle ever could. Master your time.
Time is the currency of life, and you're spending it every second. Unlike money, it can't be earned back. Every day you're given 24 hours, no more, no less. How you invest those hours determines whether you build a legacy or collect regrets. Focused people don't find time. They make it. They claim it, protect it, and allocate it with fierce intention. While others complain about packed schedules, time masters design theirs. They guard their hours like treasure, saying no to invitations others accept, setting boundaries others find extreme. This isn't selfishness, it's stewardship. Every minute spent on the trivial steals from the vital. Benjamin Franklin knew this, structuring his days with deliberate purpose to create freedom, not chaos. Lost time, he said, is never found again. Who controls your time today? You or your distractions? Are you the architect of your hours, or have you surrendered them to the loudest demands? Treat your time as sacred. Ask yourself constantly, is this the best use of my time right now? This simple question is a compass, guiding you from distraction to purpose. Time will pass whether you manage it or not. The question is whether you'll look back on a life well invested or merely spent. Beware the good. The greatest threat to greatness isn't failure. It's settling for good enough. Mediocrity is easy to reject, but good is a gilded cage. A good job, a good relationship, a good life. These satisfy just enough to dull your hunger for more. They offer comfort, approval, even success, but deep down, you know you were made for something greater. That restlessness isn't ingratitude. It's your soul refusing to settle. Sacrificing good for great is the hardest choice. It's easy to reject what's harmful, but saying no to what's beneficial for something better takes courage. Mozart didn't dabble in painting, he poured himself into music. Marie Curie didn't scatter her genius across every science, she mastered one. Exceptional results demand exceptional focus. Will you wait for the great opportunity or chase every good one that comes along? In a world obsessed with instant gratification, patience is a revolutionary act. Declining good offers to pursue your highest calling requires discernment and resolve. The road to greatness winds through doubt and criticism, but it leads to heights the crowd will never see. Beware the good. It may be the very thing keeping you from the great. Purpose, the heart of focus. Focus without purpose is just stubbornness, an engine idling in neutral, burning energy without moving. Purpose gives focus meaning, lighting a fire within you that no obstacle can extinguish. When your efforts connect to something larger than yourself, discipline becomes a privilege, not a burden. Purpose transforms challenges into opportunities, giving you the strength to push through doubt, exhaustion, and failure. Viktor Frankl, surviving the horrors of Nazi death camps, saw that those with a why to live could endure almost any how. The Wright brothers, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., their focus wasn't just intense. It was anchored in profound meaning. What's your why? What dream burns so fiercely within you that quitting isn't an option? It could be creating a legacy, solving a problem, mastering a craft, or healing a relationship. The specifics don't matter. Its authenticity does. Without purpose, your attention scatters to whatever feels urgent. With purpose, focus becomes inevitable. It's not just about staying on task, it's about becoming unstoppable. Obstacles don't vanish, but they become steps toward mastery. Purpose doesn't just power focus, it purifies it, helping you distinguish what deserves your energy from what merely demands it. Find your why and watch your focus transform from a technique into a force that reshapes your life.
Guard your mind. Your mind is the command center of your destiny, yet we leave it unguarded, open to negativity, doubt, and fear. You wouldn't leave your home unlocked for thieves, so why let toxic influences invade your mental space? The company you keep, the books you read, the media you consume, they shape your focus more than you realize. Are you surrounded by dream builders or dream killers? Are you feeding your mind wisdom that expands your horizons, or junk food that keeps you stagnant? Every headline, every conversation, every scroll through social media leaves a mark on your consciousness, shaping what you believe is possible. In an age of infinite content designed to hijack attention, mental gatekeeping is essential. Whose voice is loudest in your mind? The naysayers from your past? The outrage-driven news cycle? The curated lives of others fueling comparison? Or your own wisdom, amplified by positive influences? Guarding your mind takes courage. The courage to disconnect, to say no, to walk away from influences that don't serve your purpose, even when they come from people you love. Your focus is too valuable to leave unprotected. Your potential is too precious to expose to mental pollution. Guard your mind relentlessly, and everything you dream of becomes possible. Discipline, love for your future self. Discipline isn't punishment. It's the highest form of self-love. When you resist distractions, stay focused, and invest your time wisely, you're telling your future self, I care about you. Most chase comfort today and regret tomorrow, but you can choose differently. Endure the small pain of discipline now, or face the crushing weight of regret later. Imagine a stonecutter hammering at a rock. The first strike shows no change, nor the second, nor the 100th. But persistence, fueled by discipline, eventually splits the stone. Every focused hour, every healthy choice, every completed task is a gift to your future self. The writer who commits to 500 words daily builds novels. The entrepreneur who learns consistently builds empires. Discipline creates freedom by saying no to the trivial many, to say yes to the vital few. You'll falter. Everyone does. Champions aren't those who never fall. They're those who rise with renewed purpose. Discipline transforms potential into reality, dreams into achievements, ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. Will you honor the champion within you, or sell out your dreams for fleeting comfort? Your future self is watching. Make them proud. Craft your environment. You can't plant roses in concrete and expect them to bloom. Your environment either sharpens your focus or shatters it. The people you surround yourself with, the spaces you inhabit, the conversations you entertain, they all shape your destiny. Are you surrounded by those who inspire growth and excellence, or weighed down by mediocrity and fear? You can't soar with eagles if you're nesting with pigeons. Willpower alone isn't enough. It's a finite resource that buckles under constant resistance. The wise design their environment to support their goals. A cluttered space breeds chaotic thinking. A curated one inspires clarity. The 5 people you spend the most time with shape your ambitions and behaviors. Their standards become your norm. Their limitations, your invisible barriers. Transformation often requires transplantation. Uproot yourself from toxic surroundings and replant where growth is inevitable. Seek mentors who've walked your path. Fill your spaces with symbols of your dreams. Create rituals that reinforce your identity. Your environment isn't neutral. It's either your greatest ally or fiercest opponent. Choose where you plant your dreams with care, for even the strongest seed can't thrive in hostile soil. The power of small wins. It's easy to dismiss small actions, skipping a workout, delaying a project, scrolling for an hour. They seem harmless in isolation, but compounded over time, they shape your destiny. Focused individuals know the power of tiny, consistent wins. Like a drop of water carving stone, these small victories build mountains. Success doesn't demand perfection. It demands persistence. The author who writes 100 words daily finishes novels. The athlete who never skips training outshines the sporadic talent. Small choices, reading over gossip, creating over consuming, cast votes for the person you're becoming. Over time, these votes shape an identity that makes discipline inevitable. Regression is part of progress. Champions don't avoid setbacks. They refuse to let them define the journey. A missed workout becomes a renewed commitment. A creative block, an opportunity to refine. The real threat isn't failure. It's the subtle compromises. I'll start tomorrow, just this once. Excellence isn't an event. It's a habit. Fall in love with the process, and your victory becomes a matter of time. Master your emotions. Emotions are natural, but letting them rule you is optional. Every worthy goal stirs fear, doubt, frustration, but focus demands you command your emotions, not obey them. Imagine a general abandoning battle because he felt afraid. Victory belongs to those who march forward, heart pounding, hands shaking, because they refuse to bow to fleeting feelings. Edison didn't feel motivated after 10,000 failures. He chose commitment. Emotions are signals, not commands. Fear highlights risks. Discomfort signals growth. Resistance marks important work. Don't suppress them. Use them as data. Motivation often follows action, not the other way around. Confidence comes from facing challenges, not avoiding them. Our culture glorifies emotional comfort, but history's icons endured discomfort for a greater purpose. Your legacy won't be defined by how you felt, but by what you did. Will you let a bad mood derail your mission, or use your emotions as fuel to charge forward? The choice is yours, no matter how you feel. Commit. First, perfect. Later. Waiting for the perfect moment is procrastination in disguise. Champions commit first and figure it out along the way. Henry Ford didn't have every answer when he began building the automobile. He had belief, courage, and focus. Perfection is a moving target. Commitment anchors you. The graveyard of potential is filled with ideas never pursued, talents never tested, dreams never started, all waiting for the right time. Action creates clarity that planning can't. The writer finds the story by writing. The entrepreneur discovers the business by launching. Perfectionism isn't high standards. It's fear of judgment, failure, or falling short. Excellence emerges from iteration, not preparation. Commitment harnesses momentum and feedback, turning rough starts into refined results. You don't need a flawless plan, just a burning resolve to begin. Will you wait for conditions that never arrive, or leap with courage and adjust as you go? Momentum favors the bold. Your identity shapes your focus. You act in alignment with who you believe you are. If you see yourself as undisciplined, you'll sabotage your efforts. But if you believe you're focused, relentless, worthy of greatness, your actions will follow. Identity drives behavior. I'm trying to write feels different from I am a writer. The first is an action. The second is who you are. Your identity isn't fixed. It's a story you tell yourself, shaped by past choices and external messages. Rewrite it with intention. Use empowering language. I am disciplined. I am a creator. Surround yourself with people who embody your aspirational identity. Their normal becomes yours. Every choice is a vote for who you're becoming. True transformation happens not when you achieve your goals, but when their pursuit changes who you believe you are. Every choice builds or breaks you. You're always building something, a bridge to your dreams or a wall around your potential. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you lay a brick toward your future. Every time you give in, you chip away at your foundation. Nothing is neutral. Every yes, every no compounds over time. In private moments when no one's watching, your character is forged. The workout done without a trainer. The project advanced without a deadline. These invisible victories shape your destiny. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. Your choices reveal your true priorities, not your words. One positive decision a day, reading, creating, connecting, adds up to 365 investments in a year. One daily compromise becomes hundreds of missed opportunities.
Your choices ripple beyond you, inspiring or enabling others. What you want isn't the question. Everyone wants success. The question is what you'll choose when wanting meets difficulty. Will you build yourself even when it burns, or break yourself chasing fleeting comfort? Patience, power under control. Patience isn't passive, it's power under control. Great things take time, like a seedling growing into a mighty oak. Impatience uproots potential before it can bloom. A Japanese bamboo farmer tends barren soil for 4 years, only to see 90 feet of growth in 6 weeks. Did the bamboo grow in weeks or years? The invisible roots made the visible breakthrough possible.
Impatience demands results before the process is ready, changing course before momentum builds. Progress isn't linear. It comes in bursts, separated by plateaus. The patient keep investing during these lulls, knowing growth happens beneath the surface. Patience means choosing the greater reward later over the lesser one now. It's the athlete training through stalled progress, the entrepreneur refining their craft without profits. The test comes when waiting feels uncomfortable, when doubt whispers, when others question your path. Can you keep watering the soil when nothing seems to grow? Can you trust the process when results are invisible? Patience isn't waiting for something to happen. It's working while something develops. That's the power that produces uncommon results. Obstacles, signals, not stops.
Obstacles aren't the universe saying give up, but they're asking how badly do you want it? Every dream worth chasing comes with hurdles, but they refine you, not define you. Helen Keller didn't let blindness or deafness limit her vision. She saw with purpose. Obstacles burn away weakness, revealing strength. Resistance isn't a wrong turn. It's the path itself. It highlights where you need to grow. The presentation that scares you demands better communication. The business challenge calls for sharper strategy. Obstacles filter the casual from the committed, proving your dedication. The danger isn't the hurdle. It's the meaning you give it. See it as failure, and you'll despair. See it as growth, and you'll persevere. The messy middle, where excitement fades and difficulty rises, is where destinies diverge. Those who embrace struggle as necessary keep going. Those who expect ease retreat. Persistence through obstacles builds unshakable self-trust. The question isn't whether you'll face hurdles, but whether you'll see them as barricades or bridges. Your interpretation shapes your achievement. Protect your dreams. Your future demands focus, and the time to act is now. Guard your priorities with fierce clarity. Invest your energy only where it matters. Block out the noise, silence the distractions, and honor the mission burning in your heart. You weren't born for mediocrity. You were born for greatness. Every choice, every moment is a chance to build the life you were meant to live. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfection. Don't wait for the world to make it easy. Start today. Commit fully. Burn the bridges to retreat. Say no to the trivial. Master your time, your mind, your environment. Let your purpose guide you. Your patience sustain you. Your discipline empower you. The world makes way for those who know where they're going. Your destiny is calling. Answer it with everything you've got.